All right, we're in. What do you think, Scott?
All right, my friend.
Scott's checking out the termites and pests for this house. It's a 1961 mid-century modern house for a client that's out-of-town buyer. He's going to walk through, make sure there's no termites, rats, rodents, etc., and then let us know how everything's going. Yeah, so the house definitely needs some updating. If you want to pan into the kitchen here, it's got some older style stuff, things that you wouldn't normally see in everyday, like tile countertops. And the new homeowner is going to be wanting to do some renovations. So we're going to have the GC, Ron Williams, with A to Z Property Services. He's going to go ahead and come on over and kind of walk us through it as well. And we'll talk to the buyer via FaceTime. It's pretty much kind of how we go above and beyond for our clients every day. Yeah, so this is Ron Williams. He's my one of my primary inspectors, also a general contractor with A to Z Property Services. Phone number 561-251-2331. Give him a call any time of the day. And so what he's kind of doing is we have a buyer right now that's out of state, can't make it down during the inspection period, and we're kind of going through. He's going to be giving him a preliminary estimate on renovation of the old home to kind of bring it up to speed. There is some can lighting throughout, but you know, to get it to what they want to be. So Ron's gonna kind of go through, do some of the preliminary inspection stuff, as well as be able to give him a quote to get the whole place up and running for his liking. They already had a consultation via phone last night. Like I said, Saperstein Group, we're here to please our clients. As much as we can do, we'll do it for them. Don't use that drain. All right, so there's some evidence of wings for termites, and it's pretty much all drywood. It's nothing real deep into the beams and whatnot of the roof, but this is what we need to talk about and why hiring the right people. He said the fumigation for all this would be roughly about $1,300 to $1,500. He doesn't do it, so he couldn't actually give me a proper quote.
I got you, Ron. All right, let me get off this roof. I'll talk to you later. Okay, wrangle that thing out a little bit more. All right, let me show you something in the garage here. That's why I had to get my ladder. It looks like it's old activity to me. Everything's really dry.
Right there on that panel? Yeah.
Yeah, that's all mud tubes, and you see how they shred it straight across the grain there?
Yep.
And so we've got that, and then I had one piece I had to get my ladder in here to get, same thing. So we know they've made it there, as well as this corner.
So.
And right here.
They probably think they travel across this beam here.
And well, the thing is, you've got drywood, termites 99% of the house, and we just have this little evidence of sub. It just kind of makes me think at one point they may have had a water leak before they replaced this water heater.
Well, you got that 2x4 with the wetness on it too. Yes. All right.
Yeah. So I'll put on there for them just as a preventative treatment. They should do a sub treatment around the house. The new buyers keep everything dry around, but we definitely have evidence that we're sitting on subterranean termites in this area. So.
Okay.
Hey, does the canal have anything to do with that?
Yeah,
I mean, it's close to a canal.
It's gonna. If you look for like the Department of Agriculture, they'll show you a map. So
right.
Whenever you look at a property, if you really want to find out how the subs are doing in that area, you could actually go onto their interactive map, and it'll show you the areas that there are subs, where there haven't been reports of Formosan subs.
Well, that's pretty cool.
That's good information.
Yeah, but if we have the evidence, so just as the buyer beware, they should do a preventative sub-treatment. That way you've got the perimeter completely covered. Okay. And obviously we're going to suggest the fumigation for the drywood termites.
And that's just, is that just like a powder they put down on the ground? Or like a spray? Or they like dig?
All of this around here would have to be drilled.
All right.
Basically, whatever the label says, it's right around a foot. About every foot you need to drill and you need to treat.
Okay.
So what do we got? Like, this is just water damage from the outside then?
Yeah, you see that?
So good. As long as I don't have a lot to eat.
So maybe they caught it, they treated it, but they didn't fix it.
Yeah,
They didn't put lipstick on it.
Exactly. And
Okay.
it could have just been their water source was right here, and they dried their water source up, and subs can't exist without the water.
Correct. That's why when you see like the millipedes in your house, they're dead because they don't get water in a day. All right. Yeah.
Exactly.
Cool.
Just an FYI for your clients,
Yo.
when you hear the word termite or the term subterranean termites, it's not a deal killer as long as there's no damage to the rafters, et cetera, et cetera. People just hear termite and freak out, but it's very easy to pull them off the ceiling by informing them, A, that 9 times out of 10 the seller is has to take care of it, and as long as, like I said, there's no damage, you're good to go. So that's just most
Structural damage.
correct.
Fascia damage is easy to fix.
Correct.
All right. Careful. Chop my head off. What do you want to do with the pool?
When I was looking at it, what I would do is have them come out, pressure treat the heck out of it, repair these cracks, and put a beautiful coat of paint on it, and just do the same thing with the pavers,
Okay.
because that'll take away from his interior money.
And he can pretty much do all that himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
I mean, he can roll this whole thing out on a Saturday.
Thanks, brother man.
Hey, you got it, man.
All right.
I'll give you a couple, one for your client, and then if you need any inspections up here, just let me know.
Will do. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so
All
much,
right,
man.
Happy New
Great
Year.
meeting you.
Happy New Year, buddy.
Do you want to stay after you, partner? We got it.
Yes, we are. All right. Should we FaceTime now, or you got it all?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Don't want to keep them waiting. FaceTime. Above and beyond. Above and beyond. There he is.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you, Jay?
Not bad, not bad.
All right, so we got Ron here. Hey, Ron. Hey, Ron. How you doing? What's
Hey,
that?
how are you? Good to see you, Jason.
Good, how are you?
Good.
All right, so I'm just going to walk behind Ron and let Ron talk.
All right, we'll start at the
Okay.
front here where we are. We were talking about this bookcase going away, correct? And let's go down this way. We'll start. All right, in here, this is the other room here. We take up this carpet. We do the same thing with the bifold doors here. We got terrazzo coming through here, so we're pulling all this carpet out and getting the flooring treated in here. Everything through here that I've walked on so far is terrazzo.
All
There's
terrazzo.
just the laminate floors down there right now.
Yes, and they're floated above the terrazzo.
That is correct. If I can take this out and find somewhere to put a couple of cabinets lower, I think that would be better.
Yeah, I agree. That's sort of the area I thought needed to be kind of opened up so you could look out to the canal, the pool. It just seems kind of silly for that.
The way they had it set up was the way it, if that front window was open, you'd be able to look straight out through here. That's why they left that hatchway there.
If we did this, how long do you think, to do the gist of the work, how long do you think it would take?
You got, for a good demo, you got about 3 days, then put it back together. You're probably looking at about 10 days because we're not really moving anything that we need to call anybody and get permits for. So you're looking at a good 14 days.
Including adding the bathroom or the master shower and all that?
Yeah.
We'll scope out max 21,
So,
just in case.
It's, like I said, the biggest part is once the demo's in, then we figure out the floor. Well, the floor is the last thing we're going to do, but we figure out what we're going to do in that floor in there. And while they're figuring that out, I could have them do the bathroom first and have Greg come out and cut out that wall and put the other wall back together. And they could be doing that plumb stuff while the guys are demoing other parts of the house. Just have them blow out the bathrooms first, so we can get started in there with the mechanical part of it.
Okay, all right. But if I wanted to, let's say he came back, and I'm just throwing out a number here, and it does sort of put me over that threshold, that's the time to go back and say, okay, based on what we've seen, it's going to take, we in other words, based on inspections, we want to renegotiate this down to, I don't know, 390. We'll just say, I don't know.
We can ask. They might not say yes, but we can ask.
Okay. But
And
that's
then
what this is
as
all
long
about.
as we are not past the inspection period, you're protected. That's like your saving grace time.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Well, I think it's worth seeing where he comes back at then, and what he comes back at, and then re-looking at where we're going to financially be at, because again, then I just have to make sure that I have the funds,
Correct.
to pay him for what he's doing,
Correct.
without getting the financing. Because I've already looked into rehab loans and personal loans and all that other stuff. I already did all that with another house, so I know that I really personally need to pay for this myself, the remodeling part, or get this 203K loan.
Correct.
Which I would rather not do because I heard they're a bit of a pain in the butt. So
Actually, it's not that difficult.
it's not that difficult. Okay.
No.
Well, but that's
It's only a pain in the butt if you can't qualify for more than what you're purchasing for. But if you qualify for more than what you're purchasing for, easy as pie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's just making your loan bigger. That's all.
Right. Oh no, what I was saying is, okay, before this 10-day period is up, if I go back to them and renegotiate, either if I have to change my financing option,
You're fine.
because I need to do 403K, or
okay.
if I need to, that's got to be done before this 10-day period, right?
The financing option will be okay either way. If you decide you want to do a renovation loan,
Okay.
as long as you get the financing, you have the time period within the contract that states, hey, we need that loan approval in a certain amount of time. That's all. He'll get it done.
Okay. All right.
Get off my
Sunday,
Like I said, and I
please.
know I realize it may not be exactly, I may come back and it may go over or something, but just to get a ballpark more than anything,
Yeah.
Sure. And then, balls in your court. Get that escrow deposit. Ron will do his work, and then we're gonna get you kind of smoothly moving forward here. You feel comfortable about it all?
I'm good.
You're good.
I'm good.
We got your back, brother. So if you have any questions at all, do not hesitate because we won't know.
All right, man.
All right.
Okay. Nice talking with Jason. Good meeting.
Nice
Good
talking to you.
meeting.
Thank you for coming by today and doing this.
Not a problem. Not
Be
a
in
problem.
touch soon.
Okay.
Bye.
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 All right, so small little recap what just happened down. Nice long FaceTime chat with our client out of state. Wanted to talk about some rehab projects. My primary inspector as well as general contractor Ron Williams with A to Z Property Services walked him through it. Very highly detailed and really calmed his nerves as far as not being able to see it in person because he does have a COVID exposure possibly. He's actually currently getting tested, so we're going above and beyond as always for all of our clients. Ron, you have anything to say?
Basically, what we did was we walked through it, and any problem we found, we just addressed it right there and told him where he was, and we're sending him out on total square foot so he can make a decision based on the information he got today, which is basically what I do. That's what I do.
Honesty, integrity, and that's how we build our business.
Exactly.
Take care of our people. Oh, you want to see? We'll do like bloopers. Watch this. This is cool. It's kind of like the weird things you see in random old houses. Really funny stuff. So we have laminate flooring from the kitchen going into this little side room here. Like I said, it's random old houses. There's a hot tub on laminate flooring inside the house. Interesting, huh? Not sure. Weird. Yeah.